So now that it has been 100% confirmed that Vegito will return as a Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue, the question populating around the internet is, can Vegito defeat Beerus? A lot of people assume that a fight of such nature is inevitable, though I'm not entirely certain it will happen. Regardless, I believe this is somewhat of an intriguing question because both arguments can be made. A lot of people think Vegito is now surpassed and can curb stomp Beerus, whilst others think Beerus can still shit on him like he used to do to Goku and Vegeta. And I'm very interested in reading all of your responses to this question, but first I want to ask that you watch this video entirely and listen to all the points and arguments I proposed throughout, just in case I clear any popular misconceptions that people have. Firstly, I'd like to explore just how strong Vegito is, as I believe a lot of people in Dragon Ball Z community often underestimate his power. I mean, the Potara fusion has been stated by the Elder Kai to surpass the fusion dance, and thus that automatically reveals, or at least hints, that it's far more superior in both its efficiency and possibly in its power. And we already know that the fusion dance is a significant power increase when compared to the fighters being fused originally. Take Goten and Trunks for instance. Individually they stood no chance against Android 18, though when fused they surpassed Majin Buu level fighters, and some argue that they had more raw power and strength than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So I would like to ask you guys a question. If two puny Saiyans fuse together to defeat insanely powerful fighters, how powerful will the fusion of two already powerful god form Saiyans be? So let's actually explore his power. We know in base form Vegito exceeds Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and likewise we know base Gotenks exceeds Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks. However, unfortunately there are no confirmed formulas linking the power of the participants of the fusion and the fused character itself. A lot of people are under the assumption that the simple addition of the two characters equates to Vegito's power, but that makes absolutely no sense, as simply adding them does not close the gap in power. Others, however, are led to believe that the powers are multiplied. Again, I disagree, as this would make him way too strong, arguably exceeding everyone in the multiverse. Let's do some simple calculations and some power scaling. With one already established fusion, Gotenks. Taking Goten and Trunks via the fusion dance, we know that base Gotenks' power is higher than the maximum power of Goten and Trunks. Now let's say for instance that Goten's power level is 10 and is thus 500 as a Super Saiyan. Trunks' power level will be the exact same, as it is a requirement of the fusion dance. Thus, if you go with the logic that we must add the power levels, this means that base Gotenks is a mere 20, making him 25 times weaker than Super Saiyan Goten. Likewise, if we multiply them, since the numbers are small, base Gotenks would only be 100, again being 5 times weaker than Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks. We also know that simply adding the maximum power of both of them would make base Gotenks 1000. Which is only twice as strong as Super Saiyan Goten, which makes no sense. So the only formula that actually makes sense in this situation, as the numbers are small and thus multiplication wouldn't cause a huge increase, is that we add the maximum powers of Goten and Trunks and multiply it by 2. In other words, if A and B are fusing and A is stronger than B, then the formula would be 2B times 2, or simply 4B, where B is the maximum power of the weaker fighter. In this case, the power level of base Gotenks would be 2000, which does make some sense. Going back to Vegito, we know that the Potara fusion is far superior to the fusion dance in terms of its duration, power, and efficiency. However, many assume that the Elder Kai stated is simply better because of its lack of a time limit. So, underballing the Potara fusion, I will use the formula derived earlier to calculate the lowest minimum power of base Vegito using the numbers provided by Toriyama for the Battle of Gods movie. Now obviously these numbers don't hold any substance in DBS and has been since retconned, but they are the only figures presented. Now if Super Saiyan God is a 6, then Super Saiyan Blue Goku during the Frieza arc must be a 7, and 8 after training 3 is for the Universal Tournament arc. Anyways, Vegeta is presumably stronger than Goku, so in this case, the weaker fighter Goku will have his power level quadrupled, meaning that base Vegeta's power level will be 32, or more than 3 times Beerus' power. Keep in mind that this is base Vegito, and thus obviously will be way higher when he transforms to SSJ Blue. Though again, this is a lowball as I use the weaker fusion dance formula. Now we said that working together Goku and Vegeta can take down Beerus, and I believe this to be full proof of that. So I believe unless further information is released exploring Beerus' true power, Vegeta would utterly obliterate him. Though Toriyama likes to keep his story simple, so I wouldn't really be surprised if the God of Destruction Beerus will still be stronger than him, and there will be a new explanation to justify the new power that he might gain, or the new power that he might have already had. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, it's hugely appreciated, and also subscribe for more content. Peace.